who is not procrastinating on getting us this forecast, though, because, Rob, you got some important stuff to talk about today.
Yeah, it could be a busy afternoon in lots of our area. I think after 2 o'clock, we start looking for some showers and storms that could reach those dangerous levels. So please keep checking with us a bunch today. We'll have lots of updates for you as we get closer and nearer to that energy that's going to be triggering those showers and storms. It's going to have a long history of big showers and big storms before it ever gets here. We can see several watches off to our north and west. Got quite a few warnings up that way too, mostly for wind gusts. But the potential for hail or even isolated tornadoes is real also. And this is going to be trying to get to our area much later this afternoon. We're at 71 degrees right now in Tallahassee. We're at 72 in Valdosta. It's 68 in Thomasville, so still warm across the board. We should be back in the 50s for morning temperatures at the end of March. Got a pretty good breeze from the south, bringing in all that warm, humid air. Dew point numbers in the upper 60s, so it feels more like a summer morning out there, and an uncomfortable summer morning at that. Here's some more air temperatures. You see the 71 in Perry or the 70 in Live Oak. So many 68s to the north and to the west. The breeze from the south will keep bringing in that warm, humid air. The more sun that we're able to squeeze in between some of those clouds, and I think there'll be some today, that just makes the whole environment a little bit more unstable. So it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if we got all clouds all the time today to limit some of that instability. I do see some fog out there, places like Quincy, like Apalachicola. Visibility's down below 1 mile. So much available moisture. If the winds do lay down, we will see that fog form. Now on the satellite radar composite screen, it's not a lot happening here just yet. For us, this energy needs to get closer to generate those showers and storms. You can see not just the watches, but those other smaller polygons. Those are all the warnings, and there's even a tornado warning in northwest parts of Louisiana. So there's going to be a lot and a long history of those dangerous storms we'll be tracking throughout the day. Futurecast tries to bring that energy closer to our part of the southeast after 2 o'clock. Now, a lot of the energy may stay to the north, but we're still going to have all this warm, humid, unstable air, so it won't take much to touch off some of those showers and storms. So after 2, maybe before 8, that feels like the window when we have our threats for any kind of dangerous weather. So please keep checking in with us. We'll have lots of updates for you. With a little bit of luck, that gets in and out pretty quickly, and then we start to look for some clearing. I think it's going to take into the day tomorrow to get that clearing, so we're going to have to be patient with all the clouds and all the humid. Now, when we start to get into this enhanced risk category, that brown color, that's where we start to expect the dangerous storms more than just the greens or the yellows where you go, well, maybe there could be, or it's like a 50-50 chance. Once you get to that enhanced risk level, now the expectation becomes there. So that's part of the reason for the first alert weather day, and why we're going to have so many more extra updates for you throughout the day today, I promise. On the Gulf today, got the dense fog going on early, and some of that fog is trying to seep inland. The breezes from the south and southwest 5 to 15, the seas 1 to 3 feet. Rain chances low early, 60s and 70s for temperatures, way warmer than it should be at the end of March. This afternoon, I still think we get into at least the low 80s. We'll put the rain chances around 70% after 3, after 4, after 5 p.m. Now we're talking about the potential for those dangerous storms from west to east. They'll start west and spread east. Tonight, after 8 p.m., those showers start to fizzle. I think the fog will reform overnight, and a lot of us are going to stay way up in the 60s. We get past the bumpy afternoon today, and we start to clear out tomorrow, but there's no cooling coming. As a matter of fact, the air will dry out a little bit Wednesday, Thursday, but I think those temperatures are going to perk up. I wouldn't be shocked if we're talking upper 80s later this week, way warmer than it should be the beginning of April. Those are like beginning of June kind of temperatures, but that's what we're looking at later this week. So lots of warm in the forecast. Today is the day we're watching and tracking storms, so please keep checking in with us.